Good morning, everyone. My name is Michaela. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. This is my space where I talk about all the things I'm crafting, mostly knitting right now. And happy October. So today's the 2nd. I'm usually late in everything that I do, but happy October and happy fall. I hope that fall is in full swing wherever you are, because it's definitely in full swing here in France, in the Alps where I live. I've definitely been feeling the effects of fall. So I'm a person like very in tune with the sun, so when the sun rises and the sun falls, that's when I rise and fall. The sun is starting to rise later and it's getting harder for me to get out of bed in the mornings. So it's about 9 o'clock right now, and usually by now I'm at the gym, I'm moving around, but I can tell I'm starting to get into that mode where I'm like a little bit lazy, a little bit cozy, and a little bit not in the mood to go outside in the cold. My tea is so good. I'm drinking orange rooibos. It's the only loose leaf tea that I found in the house right now. I'm gonna have to buy some more loose leaf tea because I just feel like it has a stronger flavor and it's really delicious, and I put a lot of sugar in it. But I'm here to talk about some knitting with you. I thought maybe I can do like a little Vlogtober and try to vlog every week and do just share my knitting with you, kind of what I normally do, but I find vlogs to be the hardest thing for me to film because I just find it so weird to sit in front of the camera and just talk if I don't have like a planned out thing to talk about. But I'm gonna try my best. I want to start with my Paul cardigan. So my Paul cardigan is actually like the number one thing I want to get finished by. I wanted to have it finished by October, but I'm pretty sure I need to order more yarn. So I would like to have it finished by the end of October now, just because I need to buy yarn. I have a vacation coming up to Portugal, so we're just gonna try our best. But I'm on the button band. All I have left is the button band. The problem is this is all the yarn I have left, and it's a double knit button band. It's eating up my yarn, and I'm only on the one side so far. So originally I was about to order more yarn, but I think I'm going to go until the yarn runs out and then order more yarn, because there's no way I'm gonna get the same dye lot anyway. I ordered this yarn over a year ago, the Knitting for Olive, Merino, and Mohair, and the Cascade Heritage I bought like at a store in my hometown in Ohio, and I'm obviously not going to be able to swing by and pick it up since I live in France. So yeah, but she's almost done. This is probably one of the most lovely cardigans I've made. Have I made any cardigans? It's the first cardigan I've made. No, that's crazy. I've made 2 compound capsule cardigans, but and those ones are raglan and they're really beautiful and I love them and I would make it a million times. But the detail on this is just phenomenal. Like, look at this on the back, and then the folded 2x2 collar is gorgeous. Yeah, it's just a beautiful v-neck cardigan. I can't wait to have it finished. I have so many plans to style it, so I'm really in the mood to finish it, but we'll see. We'll see. I haven't really picked this one up in a while. I started a new project that was on my mind like crazy, and I've been speeding through it. Let me show you. Okay, I just had to like fix my scarf if it looks different. I have not moved anything yet today, so my hair is looking a little bit crazy under here. That's the one thing about short hair, is like if it's not done, it's not done, you know? Like I can't just throw it in a bun. And obviously I have no hair to hold my scarf onto, so I'm just like wrapping it really tightly and hoping that it forms like this little bun. It's cute, it's looking cute. I might even go out like this today because I'm feeling so lazy. And it goes cute with my little Canada thing. Anyway, would you believe me if I told you that I started this Brady loop like 6 days ago? Yeah, I'm done with the yoke. I actually could have split last night for sleeves, but I finished my ball of yarn, my mohair. So I decided to wait and take a picture in the light this morning, and yeah. So I'm thinking I'm gonna split for sleeves and then I'm gonna pick up and do the collar. I always love to do the collar first. I think it just, like, when you're taking pictures of it, like when it's in whip form, it looks prettier with the collar done. So, and obviously I have all these like little scraggles everywhere. So I'm gonna do the collar and then I'm gonna do both of the sleeves, and then we're gonna finish the body, because I have a habit of playing yarn chicken lately. And I'm actually 2 balls of yarn deep in this. So this is 2 finished balls of mohair merino. I mean, this is what I have left of the second ball of the merino. There's like a tiny bit of mohair wrapped, but mostly finished. So this is like, actually I'm breezing through the yarn on this. I can't even remember how many balls I bought. I either have 6 or 7. So I'm hoping that it's going to be enough, because now I'm starting to panic again. Luckily, where I live in France right now, I live in France right now, so I don't have the issue of tariffs when buying European yarn brands. So like Knitting for Olive, for example, they had a moment where they weren't shipping to the US, and then they were, but now there's tariffs, and I'm very fortunate to be able to surpass that. So this is my Brady loop. This is what has been taking all of my energy lately. I have been speeding through this, and I don't plan on stopping. So these are my 2 projects for October. So hopefully we can get some of this done. I'm planning to do the collar today. So that's my goal for today. And yeah, that's what I've been working on knitting wise. I'd love to know what you guys are working on this October. Like, what are your goals for October? If I could finish these 2 garments, I would be so happy. And I'd like to also knit a hat, but I also have a sock on the needles. It's crazy. I have a lot of projects on the needles, but the good thing is I brought so much yarn with me, so I don't really need to buy any yarn. I probably will when I travel, but I'm not just like going every weekend to Geneva, which is like the closest large city to me, and buying yarn. First of all, it's in Swiss francs, which is more expensive compared to the dollar than even the euro is. So like, you have already, I'm losing money with my American dollars converting to euros, but then converting to francs, it's like even more. So definitely not going and buying a bunch of yarn. And plus I have so much. I have like 4 sweater quantities still. So yeah, half of my suitcase was yarn, which is kind of becoming a problem now that I'm like needing to dress warm for winter and don't have that many clothes. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you right now. So I'll catch up with you guys later and we can talk about other things.
Vampire I've ever seen. I remember when you starved me down there for 3 days. I would have wept at your feet for an orange peel. Look, she's not gonna beg for blood.
The old ladies in the ninth ward say my sister Sophie bleeds a piece of her soul into every dish.
Yeah. Wanna know what the witches have in store for you? Sophie Devereaux. What is this? Is all yours. Receive.
Hey guys, so as you can see, not much has changed, but I'm gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna go take the dog on a long walk. Normally I just walk him around, but I think it'll be good for me to get some steps in. It's really sunny outside, so I really want to take advantage. And it's one of my duties as an au pair to walk this dog every day. And he's probably sitting outside my door. He's funny, he like knows when it's walking time, so he'll just like wait for me. I did split for sleeves, so can you see? Yeah, here we go. There we go, and I picked up the collar, and that's what I'm working on right now. I'm about 3 rows into the collar. This is the 4th row, and I've just been watching Vampire Diaries again. This is, I think, my 2nd or 3rd time watching it through. So all my Vampire Diaries girlies, come to the front. We need to have a talk. Are you Team Stefan or Team Damon? There's only one right answer. Let me know who you think what team I'm on, and tell me what team you're on. However, I recently saw a meme that said that Elena was fighting over the wrong brothers and it should have been Elijah and Klaus. And I heavily agree with that, okay? I'm a big Elijah fan, but I'm an even bigger Klaus fan. Like, I think Caroline is the biggest idiot in history for letting Klaus go. Like, was he an awful immortal being? Absolutely. But was he very handsome, and do I love his accent? And do I think that he also has this like terrifying bad boy demeanor that also makes him very sexy? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm at the part of Vampire Diaries where they're basically about to split for the spin-off show, the originals. And as much as I love Klaus, unfortunately I really couldn't get into the originals. I think I watched like 2 seasons and then I was bored. Whereas Vampire Diaries I could watch over and over again. But in Vampire Diaries, there's like so many interesting characters, you know? Interesting. By interesting, I don't mean interesting. There's just a lot of characters. But then, you know, I don't know. Originals just didn't really capture my attention. So that's what I've been watching. Let me know what you are watching as far as like a fall comfort show. I started this, I think right when I got here to France, and I'm like coming up on season 5, so it's moving quite quickly. After this, I'm planning to watch Gilmore Girls, even though I should be watching the majority of my shows and movies in other languages, specifically in French, since I want to do my master's in French next year. And I did start reading The Fourth Wing. So I don't have the book anymore, but I did finally charge my Kindle. But I did charge it and I did start reading. I'm trying to replace my screen time, at least my phone screen time, with Kindle in the morning and at night. I spend a lot of time on my phone and a lot of time watching TV. So yeah. Anyway, this is what she's looking like so far. Oh my gosh, the collar just pulls her together, and I'm not even close to being done with the collar, but like, wow. So I'm gonna go take a super long walk with the doggo, and then I'm gonna come back, finish the collar. I have to work with the boys later, but the collar should be done by tonight. So if nothing else, I will update you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Friday. I'm all dressed and ready to go to the gym, so I'm gonna make this kind of short, but I do have an update on the sweater. So I finished my collar, kind of. Okay, so here's our first try on together. I did do this last night because I was trying to decide what to do with the neckline. So I prefer the neckline like this. I have a super long neck, so it works, and I thought it would be cute with my jewelry kind of like over the neckline, right? Like this is super cute, really elegant. I like it. However, I could also see it folded down. The neckline is folded, and this is also very cute. I imagined wearing it with like a white shirt underneath or with my button down underneath of it. So like that's kind of the vibe I was planning for, but it's also cute high neck. So obviously by the time this video goes out, I will have decided. So far the one person I asked, and one of the most important opinions, is Keelian over at Viney Maple. She says I should leave it high neck, so let me know in the comments if you agree with her. I don't know, I honestly might just like leave these stitches on hold and then decide what to do when the sweater is completely done, or I could even bind it off and then decide what to do later, but we'll see. I think I'm just gonna put the stitches on hold, cut the yarn, and see what to do after. So now what I'm gonna do is pick up the sleeve. I'm gonna do both of the sleeves first and then the body, and that's pretty much gonna be it. And then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do with the neckline. But I'm gonna probably post a poll on Instagram and see what y'all think over there as well. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do that if you wanna take part in like the live time that I'm like actually knitting things and want to like give your opinions on what I should do, because I do that a lot actually. I'm like really indecisive and then ask people what I should do. So follow me over there, and I will see you guys later today after the gym. Hey y'all, I feel like I've been doing a bad job of vlogging today, but I haven't really done anything interesting. Like I went to the gym, I walked the dog, had lunch. I feel like I did something else, but I don't think I did. I feel like I didn't do anything today. And basically I'm in the same spot for this. Actually, I put the stitches on hold for the collar. And I picked up the sleeve over here. So we're making some progress. I've kind of just been hanging around today. I haven't really been knitting that much, but I'm gonna try to sneak in a few rows before I need to go pick up the kiddos. I just have to take one of my kiddos to swimming today, and then that's pretty much it. So don't really have a lot going on, just been kind of hanging out. I feel better today though, can you tell? I feel like I have a glow about me today. I'm just in such a good mood. Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday, and I haven't done my hair yet. I haven't done anything with my face, so just ignore that. But I am getting ready to go hang out with some girly pops in the town that I live in. There's like a little event going on, so I'm hoping there's gonna be like some good food there. Even though I just had breakfast, I had oatmeal. But yeah, so that's pretty much my plan for today. But I wanted to show you, I kind of woke up this morning and immediately started working on the sleeve. So this is how much of the sleeve that we got done. According to my little list here, I always like write out exactly the rows that I do, and I cross them off as I go for decreases, because because I have to remember to cable every so many rows, and then I have to remember to decrease every so many rows, and then those rows don't follow on the same rows. And then yeah, so I just like go through and cross it off. So I had 42 rows to do, and I'm on row 25. And then after you finish the decreases, you just continue until your desired sleeve length. So it's moving pretty fast. Sorry, this is actually this way. So it's moving pretty fast. I did a poll on Instagram, I think I mentioned it, about if I'm gonna fold the collar or not. And I think in the end I'm gonna fold the collar, because I remembered I wanted to wear this over like my button down, my white button down, like collared button down. So I think that's what we're gonna go for. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I'll try to take some footage of the little event today, and I will try to insert it into this part of the video. Good morning. It's like 10 already. I have been getting such late mornings, but to be fair, I was out yesterday drinking, like day drinking, so it was fun. I came home yesterday, sewed up, and cranked out a lot of my sleeve. I think I need to do 2 more cable repeats, and then I can do the ribbing. So that's my goal for today. I am going back to the same like little event, so I might have like a drink and just hang out in the city. But I think I'm just gonna take this down by the lake and knit for a little bit. So, but yeah, I'd really like to get this sleeve done today. And then I'd probably continue on the body just like for 1 ball of yarn, and then do the other sleeve, and then finish the body, I think. Just because like doing magic loop is getting kind of frustrating. So anyway, that's the plan. We're gonna take this to the lake. I finished all the decreases, so now I'm just like working in the round. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey guys, it's like, I think 1 o'clock, and I still haven't left the house yet to go anywhere. But I was knitting, and I was like watching videos to learn Spanish, because I've been really interested in learning Spanish lately. Probably has to do with my Bad Bunny obsession. But then I realized that I made a mistake on the pattern. Also, in true Michaela fashion, I did not read instructions. So let me show you. Unfortunately, I got super far on the sleeve before realizing that I still needed to make decreases. So I need to frog back to just 2 cables. It's not that bad. And then I'm supposed to like decrease, I think like in here. So it makes like a cool kind of like slope on the sleeve. So I just need to frog back like 20 rows. It's not that bad, but it does suck. But other than that, she's looking really, really cute. So I guess my goal for today is just to frog back. I'm gonna do that right now before I head into the city. And yeah, then just work on this later, I guess. Hey guys, it's October 6th. So I think I'm gonna close out this vlog today, because it's been only 4 days, and I feel like it's been kind of like, this is my project, I'm doing something. This is my project, I'm doing something. But I want to close it out here because I'm thinking like to do 4 different vlogs like for each of the weeks of October. So I'm ready to close out this vlog. I've been kind of crazy today. Like I woke up, I had hella energy, so I went for a run. I did some laundry, I went to French class. I'm about to make myself lunch, so maybe I'll insert like a little clip if I feel like it. And I guess let me just update you on this, and then if you want to know what's gonna happen with this, then you need to watch the next vlog. I'm gonna try to upload this one tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stay on it. So I had to frog the sleeve a little bit, and I got to the point where I finished the decreases, and then you're supposed to keep going until a certain amount of centimeters, and then you can do the next decreases. So and the decreases move to a different part of the sleeve. So if I have time today, I'm gonna do this, but I have a busy evening with my kiddos, and it's already going on 2:30. So I need to make lunch. I need to go get my kids and then take them to do their extracurriculars and stuff. So if I can do maybe like 1 decrease today, that would be my goal. So yeah, otherwise I'm gonna close out this vlog here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully it wasn't too like sporadic and crazy, but I hope that you enjoyed watching me work on my Brady loop. It's funny because I'm quite literally filming a project vlog at the same time, and I feel like these Vlogtober vlogs are just documenting this. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I need to make a complete other project vlog or if we're just gonna throw it all in the Vlogtobers. We'll see. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.